I felt even sicker and sicker as the year went on. I was in and out of airports. I was probably going to Europe twice a month. I had such an amazing team around me, but I was hiding everything that was happening in terms of drinking. And so I couldn't maintain this for more than a year and a half. It was a year and a half in, and things started to feel so dark for me. I had broken up. I had ended my relationship. I had, tried to get to stop drinking on my own for a couple of months. And I went into this period I like to call white knuckling. Waking up one day, pouring out my booze. I said, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. But I did everything else the same. I still went to bars with my friends, except I drank O'Doul's. I still went to parties all the time, except I drank fake champagne. I still, tried to maintain appearances for that sake of just trying to be somebody that I wasn't really. And that didn't work for very long.
That's hard. That's hard to put yourself in that same environment and expect to stay sober and be happy about it if you haven't done any kind of treatment.
Yeah, I just didn't really understand this concept of I needed deeper help than just willpower because I was stubborn. I didn't want to tell people I had a problem because what if they had come back and said, Arielle, you can never drink again? Like that was probably the scariest thing. I wanted to do this on my own, figure it out my own way and not let anybody in. And that was ultimately the downfall that I had because the days went on, the darker I felt inside, and I started to feel so depressed that suicide started to become an option for me. Even though I knew that I didn't want to die, I just felt so much pain on the inside. Yeah. That little part of me though didn't want to die, and I knew that. So, I went back to drinking. I drank more than I ever had before. I was just trying to maintain with a couple of bottles of wine a day just to function, which a lot of people, you can call this whatever you want. I'm not really big on any sort of certain label. I was a problem drinker. I was a closet alcoholic. I was a functioning alcoholic. I was a binge drinker. Like all of those things, I really fell under all these different categories. And it wasn't until, that suicide became an option that I realized, okay, I might have to talk to somebody about health. So there was this one weekend, it was July 2015. I went out with my friends day drinking because I love to day drink. And I was really the rallier around this.
One of your better qualities.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I must have been so annoying to my friends back then. Like, I am sorry if you hung out with me back then because all I wanted to do was get drunk. So we went out for the weekend and I don't remember that weekend at all. Like, woke up face down on my living room floor in a pile of hurt, trying to find my wallet, trying to find my phone. And at that point, luckily a family member came over and asked me, like, what's going on? And I said, I need help. Like, I can't do this anymore. Because in those moments, I really felt like I couldn't do it anymore. If my life was going to continue like this, I just would rather be dead.